Hello, Andrew here, and welcome to the September monthly card reading. So, as usual, I'll be working with the Transference Healing Animal Magic deck and doing a 3-card reading for the month of September. And this helps to understand what energies may be coming through that we can work with and integrate throughout this current month. So, yeah, leading on from last month, August, what a huge month. And we had the Lionsgate activation. And I don't know about you, but it feels like life has been quite a roller coaster and very deep healing that I feel has been happening over the last couple of weeks. So let's see what's coming through for the month of September. Okay, so our first card we have today is Crocodile. Okay, our second card is Peacock. And our final card for September, we have Butterfly. Beautiful. So yeah, feeling very different energies to last month. So yeah, let's start with our first card, and I'll put these up on the screen as well for you. So our first card, Crocodile, and yeah, just tuning into this card. So I'm really feeling, just watching the sun in the background actually, and it's like there's clouds that are covering the sun. So whether that's clouds clearing after a storm or clouds coming in. And so it's telling me that there's a lot playing out currently in the world. There's a lot of information that we're being bombarded with, a lot of news, a lot of uncertainty in our current times. And I feel Crocodile's coming through this month to help us all to come into more stillness. So one of the key energies with Crocodile is the ability to become still within and to reflect out and see what's truly going on. So, often if you see crocodiles in nature, they can sit in absolute stillness underneath the water, or sometimes you just see their eyes poking above the surface, and they can maintain that stillness for very long periods of time, as they're waiting and watching, for their prey, or they're just watching life go by. They feel the slightest ripple in the water, in the body of water that they're in. So it's telling me that for us as humans, that this month is an opportunity to really find that inner stillness within yourself. And I've personally been feeling this myself. I've been feeling a lot of stuff come up in my mind, getting a little bit unbalanced in my mind over the last couple of weeks. And as I say, with everything playing out in the world, it can be very easy to lose that state of balance or inner peace. But Crocodile comes through and says, come into your heart, come into that state of inner stillness where you can just let go of the stress, let go of the worries, let go of all the drama and dynamics that are playing out in the world, so that you can come into this absolute state of inner stillness. And when you're truly still within, then you can reflect out and understand what's happening around you and around the world and within yourself in a more clear and just a more clear way. But unless we find that state of inner stillness, then, and if our mind's just, going at 100 miles an hour, we can't find that inner peace, and we just get stressed. We leak our energy to external circumstances, to other people, to events that we have no control over. And we just end up getting depleted, stressed, drained, fed up, angry, pissed off. So yeah, Crocodile's really saying, just take a deep breath, still yourself, come into that state of inner peace, of inner stillness, and ask what's really relevant for you at this time. And as you come more back into your center, then you're able to then take positive action and take correct action that you need to, that's based more on your higher self rather than the distractions of the ego and how the mind gets caught up with all of that. So yeah, I feel, that you can see the card there, and the sun, as I say, it looks like it's almost a storm coming or a storm going. And I'm seeing those dark clouds around the sun. The sun, that solar energy, can often represent the mind and our consciousness. So it's saying, yeah, there are a couple of dark clouds around there, but the sun always maintains its pure light. So the clouds doesn't mean that it's dimmed its light, it just means that there's a bit of shadow in front of it. And it's the same with us. Sometimes there's things that come into our awareness that might create a bit of a shadow or create a bit of stress or potential anxiety, but that doesn't necessarily need to change the fact that your consciousness can continue to resonate its pure light. It can stay in that state of balance. And by just observing and not getting caught up in the dynamics of what's playing around you and in your life, this helps you to stay at peace, stay within your inner peace. And yeah, so Crocodile's saying, find your still point, connect into what's true for you at this time, and don't be distracted by external things. A little bird comes and lands on a log next to the crocodile, and it doesn't blink, it doesn't make a movement, it doesn't get distracted by all the goings on around it. A fish swims by, but it's got a singular focus. It's focusing on one thing. It's watching everything around it, but it's not getting caught up in all the little details. It's seeing the bigger picture. So yeah, I feel that's our key for this month with Crocodile, is to really see the bigger picture, but really important to practice the art of inner stillness, practicing the art of how to clear your mind, how to clear your emotions, to come back into your center, so that you can really maintain that. So our second card is Peacock, and Peacock, the keyword for Peacock is cosmic unity. And yeah, I'm really feeling that this card is saying that it's okay for you to step out of your comfort zone this month. You have so many beautiful gifts and talents and uniqueness that is meant to be shared with the world, but oftentimes through feeling different or feeling lack of confidence or things like that, we can sometimes not take the steps, not put ourselves out into the world in the way we're meant to, because we're a little bit scared of how people will react to us, or we're a little bit scared of whether we'll be accepted for our viewpoints or the gifts that we're meant to share. So Peacock's really saying, have the courage to really step out this month, to really take a risk, take a step into the unknown, and follow your heart, really follow your heart, and go with your inner guidance to really expand yourself and expand what's possible for you this month. So yeah, it's really giving you permission to, and sometimes even with Peacock, it's like there's a little bit of offbeat energy. It's almost like you can feel very different. You dress differently, speak differently, sometimes think differently to other people. And even if you're the only person thinking that, or the only person dressing in a particular way or acting in a certain way, that's perfectly fine, because if that resonates with your heart and it resonates with the truth of who you are, then go for it. Absolutely go for it. And don't worry about what other people think or say. So even with Peacock, it can sometimes help to overcome stage fright. If you're doing a presentation or you're putting yourself out there more, you're needing to speak up and share your truth. it helps you to overcome that fear of doubt and self-judgment, so that you can just be yourself and you can just resonate your truth and expand your light out more. So yeah, Peacock saying go for it this month, and just be in truth with yourself and be in truth with what you wish to do and what you wish to create and how you want to put yourself out there into the world. And then our last card is beautiful butterfly. So I'm just seeing the spiraling energy with butterfly. And this is really interesting, actually. The key words for butterfly is transformation and change. So butterfly, they live very short lives, but they live very full lives. They only live for a couple of weeks, but within that time, they have such a diverse range of experiences, and they just, they're so light, and they flutter here and there and fly everywhere, and, just really enjoy every single moment that is given to them. And so that's what butterfly brings into our lives. And it's saying for this month, take each day as it comes, take each moment and enjoy each moment, to really embrace each moment regardless of what's happening, and to really feel into it, to feel the love, the joy, the magic of each and every moment in your life. And yeah, to really have that gratitude as well for everything that does come in, all the lessons and all the joy and connections and experiences that come through. And what butterfly is showing me with that spiraling energy in the card, it's saying this is how we transform. We transform in a circular way. We don't transform in a linear way. So sometimes, and this is especially important when you're going through spiritual growth or personal growth, is that oftentimes you think, oh wow, I've been here before and now I'm having to deal with this again. Why is this coming up? I thought I fixed that. I thought I dealt with that in my life. But we don't go in a linear way. We don't go up like that. We spiral. And so sometimes we work through some issues and then we spiral, and it feels like we've come back to the same point again. Oh, here we go. This energy is coming up again. But it's not the same. It's just that we might be going deeper into an aspect of it, or we're working with another layer of what it is that we're meant to clear or heal or awaken in our lives. So butterfly also reminds us not to get caught up in that, oh, I'm going backwards, or I'm not growing, I'm not going forward. You're always growing. You're always having experiences that are teaching you more, that are bringing more awareness and love and insight into your life. And butterfly says, don't judge it in a linear fashion. Allow that, think of it more as a spiraling energy. And as you spiral, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So you're expanding your awareness, you're expanding your healing through each layer and level of what that spiral creates. And yeah, and then I'm seeing the circles on the wings of the butterfly as well. So it's like the circle is infinite. There is no end or start point. It is infinite. And so that circle reminds us that life is infinite. We go through cycles, and even our transition when we leave this earth is just it's just a transition. It's not the end. It's a cycle. So butterfly says, see those cycles in life, and see those cycles and tap into those cycles, whether it's the cycles of the seasons or the cycles of, sometimes, you're really moving forward in life, and other times you're integrating more, you're being more internal. And it's just saying, really honor and recognize each point in your life and what that's really bringing you, and don't feel like you're ever going backwards, or you're being a failure, or you're not getting it. And it's just about asking for more clarity if you do feel stuck. Because with butterfly says, you need to let go of the need to know sometimes and step into the unknown, because the butterfly transforming from the caterpillar to the butterfly is a huge complete transformation. And sometimes we have these big transformations in our own life, absolutely huge transformations. We don't know what's coming next, but if we can just surrender and just open up to the magic of what might be possible, what could possibly come through, then we allow the space for the new to come in. But if we get stuck and go, no, this is life, this is how, my day goes day in, day out, this is what I experience here, this is me, this is my life. If we kind of get comfortable, or we get stuck in a perception of what our life is, then we sometimes miss that opportunity to really open our awareness more, grow, and come into new experiences. So it's saying, really let go with the Peacock card as well. Really let go of expectations, let go of the need to always know, surrender to the magic of the universe, and allow transformation. Allow transformation this month. August has been huge, really deep. I feel there's been a lot of clearing happening. So we could have been feeling tired, drained, stressed in the mind, a lot of emotions coming up. But now I feel we're really like breaching the surface of all that depth of clearing over the last couple of weeks, and starting to emerge back into the light, and starting to take some tentative steps in new directions. So if you're feeling some new inspiration, you're feeling some new projects coming into your mind, or some new changes that you can make in your life for this month of September, then now is a really great time to do that. So just to recap, Crocodile telling us to come more into stillness, and when we find that still inner point, all the chaos of the world can happen all around us, but we can maintain that balance so that we can understand, know truth, and understand what steps we need to take that are in alignment with our soul and in alignment with our higher self. That enables us to expand, to feel more joy, to feel more love. Peacock, to be okay to be different to other people, to be okay to have different viewpoints, to be okay to dress differently, look differently, speak and act differently, but to really shine that truth. Peacocks don't hide. When they put their feathers up, they're not hiding. They really put themselves on display. So it's saying, put yourself out there more into the world, and just do what gives you joy, and take action based on what your heart is telling you to do. And then butterfly, allow all that beautiful transformation and change, even if you don't know what the end outcome is going to be. To have that ability to surrender and just have faith to take each day and each moment as it comes, and to really see the joy, to see the beauty, and to see the love in each and every moment of your life. So I'm feeling these three cards are so positive and very transformative for this month. So I do hope that it brings some insight and awareness for you, and that you have a very transformative and uplifting month of September. So as always, this comes with many blessings. Thank you.